I'm a wife, and I thought I had the perfect family until one night everything fell apart. My husband and my best friend had always been close, so I never questioned it. She was the godmother of our children, and she came over all the time. One evening after dinner, she said goodbye and walked to her car. A few minutes later, I realized she had forgotten something inside the house, so I picked it up and walked down the driveway to give it to her. That's when I froze. My husband was standing beside her car, and they weren't talking. They were kissing, not a quick kiss, a kiss that told me this had been happening for a long time. I quietly walked back to the house before they saw me. Neither of them knew I had caught them. I spent the entire night pretending everything was normal while my mind raced. I wanted answers, but I also wanted proof. So instead of confronting them, I made a plan. And what I discovered over the next few days was even worse than that kiss. I acted like I had seen nothing. The next morning I smiled, made breakfast, and kissed him goodbye before work. Inside, I was completely broken. I needed proof before I confronted either of them. Over the next few days, I checked our phone records and noticed they were calling each other constantly, even while I was at work. Then I looked at our credit card statements and found hotel charges on days my husband claimed he was working late. My best friend always had an excuse for where she was those same evenings. That's when I knew the affair wasn't a mistake. It had been going on for months. Instead of exposing them immediately, I invited both of them to a barbecue at our house that weekend. They had no idea I already knew everything. While they laughed with our friends and family, I was quietly preparing something that neither of them would ever forget. My husband was outside grilling burgers while my best friend laughed with everyone like nothing had happened. I waited until all of our family and closest friends were together. Then I stood up, picked up my phone, and asked everyone for just 1 minute of their attention. My husband smiled because he thought I was about to thank everyone for coming. Instead, I connected my phone to the TV in the living room. The first thing that appeared was a photo of him kissing my best friend beside her car. Losing to people I trusted hurt more than anything, but keeping them in my life would have hurt even more. Sometimes the truth destroys your world, but it also gives you the chance to build a better one. What would you have done in my place? Then I showed the hotel receipts, the phone records, and every screenshot I had collected over the past week. The room went completely silent. My best friend burst into tears. My husband kept saying, "It's not what it looks like," but nobody believed him anymore. His own parents apologized to me before leaving. My best friend tried calling me dozens of times after that, but I blocked her everywhere. I filed for divorce the following week and never looked back.